but like as someone who lived in upstate New York for 4 years, they can make like a 23-person tournament take 9 hours. I don't know how they do it.
All right, we're starting battle. Surprise, surprise.
Love you guys. Hope to visit.
So I know people have said that like Yoshi is pretty tricky for Puff since, you know, like he can just jump through Puff's aerials and hit her for it. But I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I think that Yoshi on the surface, to the, you know, uneducated observer like me, has decent options versus Puff. Yoshi has aerials that kill. That's very important versus Puff, something Marth doesn't have. And Sheik, you know, doesn't have as good as Yoshi. Yoshi has good platform movement, good ability to attack platforms, another important thing versus Puff. Yoshi lives for a long time and can't really be edge-guarded, even though Puff can edge-guard like every character in the game really well. Right. So that's really good.
I feel like Yoshi's projectile is pretty good against Puff, too. I mean, all things considered.
A big issue as Marth and Falcon mains. We don't have a projectile versus Puff. Yoshi has a good one.
I don't need one.
You don't need one? I wish I had one. Imagine if Marth's down B was like a laser.
No.
Great.
Dude, Whiskers always double rolls every single time.
Yeah, I mean, it's your fastest option. Might as well throw it out.
No, yeah, I mean, if you expect them to react to the first roll and then you do another, you're fine. No, dude.
Oh, okay, the mix-up.
I'm so sad for Whiskers.
Marth grab is basically a laser. Marth's dash attack is basically a laser.
All right, good up smash by Whiskers. I think Yoshi's up smash would be a super good anti-air against Puff.
Yeah, I think...
It's such a huge hitbox. I think it's invincible.
Yeah, we see Amsa throw it out a lot versus H-Box in their sets.
Yeah, honestly, you might as well let it rip sometimes.
That is dangerous, though, because if Puff floats above you and doesn't get hit by it, she can get, like, down air grab, down air, up tilt, falling up air at, like, higher percents. So it still comes with some risk, but since you can hold down, since you're on the ground, you can hold down, so that mitigates the risk quite a bit.
Right. I actually don't really know how much of a punish game does Puff have on Yoshi off of grab? I wouldn't think that much, right?
No, I wouldn't think. In fact, I think that grab would be kind of bad as Puff versus Yoshi because, like, against Marth, you don't ever have a guaranteed follow-up, but the positioning is pretty good, getting Marth above you as Puff. But yeah,
this all came from drill grab off of a missed up smash. Good call, Andrew. This guy's PPMD.
Yeah. This guy has watched a lot of Melee. Nice.
It does seem like getting in on Puff as Yoshi can be pretty tricky.
Yeah.
Like, if you're playing from behind, that seems pretty rough.
I do think that, like...
Oh, holy crap.
Wow. The pullback on that F smash, I think, really...
insane.
Yeah, really did.
Oh, dude, Yoshi's backer is so good.
It is. It's even better in PAL, though.
Is it really?
Yeah, Yoshi in PAL is, like, significantly
just
better.
Heavier.
He's heavier in his back air. I don't remember if it does more or less percent, but whatever
it's a good thing.
Yeah, it's a good thing, whatever the difference is. I don't know.
Like more, like less SDI-able or something. Wow, the double egg. Damn, Whiskers is bringing this back. Oh, I thought he would down smash out of the shield.
Yeah, I do think that maybe Leighton started pushing a little too hard. I mean, I also think as Puff, you have this kind of You have this dynamic where she's going to have bigger stock differences when she's up than most characters because she gets her stocks at such low percent through rest. But that doesn't necessarily mean you won more interactions, and over the course of a long game with two characters that live for a long time, being up a large amount at one point doesn't necessarily mean you're sort of up in the grand scheme of things.
It does. Oh, wow. Dude,
but
that's killer. I
doesn't mean you're not
I didn't think that would happen. I thought Yoshi would be a little more safe from that sort of thing happening. But I guess not. Puff's too good.
Yeah.
I think we're going to see Puff dying a lot earlier here.
This is generally considered Yoshi's best stage.
Yeah, he moves around the platform so well.
And kills you early, and his eggs reach a lot farther. So,
yeah, he can't really escape the eggs, huh?
Yeah, it's kind of annoying. Okay.
Whiskers is just holding us down, doing big attacks.
Yeah.
Wow,
Nice.
good reaction.
Why is Yoshi the only character with home field advantage? That's a good question. Pikachu's usually pretty good on Pokemon. Except, no.
Yeah, I mean,
well, okay, against
not
floaties.
in the biggest.
Not in the
matchup.
most important, yeah.
Yeah.
Not when it counts. All right, yeah, I don't know. Oof. One of the, like, things that, like, in my middle school people used to say was that characters do more damage on their own stages. And, like...
Oh, that's true.
When I was, like, 12, I'd be like, well, like, I've tested... Like, I don't think that's true. Like, you can just test it, right? It's easy to test. It's just not
Relax,
true.
dude. You're like 12. You don't do that.
That was
right?
literally my
Let them have fun.
mentality. Like, well, I mean, you just do the move on one stage, then you do it on another. Okay.
Dude, I think it's so funny the way Whiskers has been playing this. He's just throwing eggs, then as Leighton comes in, he does a smash attack. It seems so simple, but it's working.
Yeah.
Leighton can't get him.
Come over whenever you want the next couple of days for Summit.
Ooh, just misses. Wonder if Whiskers is gonna look for an up air or something. Or probably just throw out up smashes again.
Yeah, it's interesting because up air. Oh, nice. Up air is the move that I feel like we often see Amsa use to kill H-Box, but we're not seeing a lot of up airs here.
Yeah, he's not really going for jump reads with up air. He's kind of staying grounded.
Why are there no Marths? I'm sorry. I couldn't do it for you. Oh, nice.
Wow, yeah, can't be doing that. All right, forward air into what? Into another down smash.
Into another. Oh,
wrong way.
Yeah,
but still a lot of percent. That's like 50%.
Puff dies at a smash attack right now, right? Is that
okay? That was scary for Whiskers.
I don't know. I don't know if Leighton pounded because he realized he couldn't get the rest, or if he just messed up and was going for the rest. I'm really not sure.
Yeah, I mean, it can't be that he thought. I mean, I guess pound would be lower risk, but like it's obviously a lot slower. Ooh, good trade by Whiskers.
Yeah, great scrap.
Getting killed by stuff like that against Yoshi just feels so like, ugh, like why didn't I know better?
Yeah,
oh, wow.
you don't
Amazing
really
forward
ever want to get hit for hitting Yoshi when he's in
It just
the
feels like
armor.
you did something wrong. You
Yeah.
know? I mean, like Yoshi's not reading you attacking his double jump armor.
Yeah, once he double jumps, like the next trajectory he goes at is guaranteed. It's
Tricky recovery.
wow.
Oh,
Nice.
oh no.
Oh. But still, Whiskers
know,
got
dude.
a lot of small hits and.
Don't get up till rested this time.
I don't know if Whiskers is gonna want to play on the ground more, afraid of up tilt.
Wow, Leighton's playing this real well. Oh, he started down airing. Oh no.
Oh. Okay, I think
Again,
he's
that
just.
must
I
be
think,
an
I think he's
accident,
just choking. Yeah.
Oh,
I think I've seen HBox like do that same error. Because I think when you have to drift, when you have to
Like a
jump,
little bit.
drift, and then it's hard to go from like left to down quickly. Can be
Yeah.
anyway. Especially if like your controller is a little like every controller, the directions are a little different.
I did not expect Puff to like attrition this back into being close.
Yeah, I guess if you don't get hit by smash attacks, it's quite hard to die.
This is big for Leighton. Oh, good mix-up. Yoshi's recovery is so good with that ability to just like drop down all of a sudden to ledge. So good.
Yeah, Yoshi is such a cool character though. He
Why would he
press a trigger at
I don't
all.
know. Can't he just hold up?
He really can just hold
I'm
up.
gonna call out Puff mains. I feel like they're all terrible at meteor canceling.
They are. I feel like it's one of those things where since it's so guaranteed, you never really
they're
had to
not really
think
like worried about it.
Yeah.
But then you know that's when you're gonna choke something.
Um,
Holy moly, 74%.
Whiskers won.
It was crazy.
Yeah. Big damage. So this is an interesting pick because this is generally considered Yoshi's worst stage, but also Puff's.
Yeah.
I
I would expect this to be a little better for Puff. Because they kind of move around the air a little equally if Yoshi has good platform movement, but here, Puff's just going to dominate the air.
Yeah. Yeah.
But she's going to have to get around these eggs.
If you want the eggs to be less of an issue, then FOD or something might be helpful. I don't know. Hard to say. I thought Pokemon was Puff's worst stage. Nah, I mean, it's yeah, I don't know. I
think that one
might have been.
I'm not sure because rest would have probably been a bad idea. Could
obviously like personal preference and matchup and like player style are more important than big generalities about best or worst stage. But I think FD is generally considered like on average Puff's worst stage.
Ooh, so close with that air dodge. I wonder if he could have gone up a little bit. But yeah, I think I could be wrong. I think Leighton kind of likes this stage. I mean, he used to counterpick me here a fair bit, and I do like keep track of which Puffs kind of like here because some of them hate it, and he's taking me here a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
So you know, comfort is huge.
It is. Okay.
Oh, this is bad for Leighton. That could have been.
LGL is 60, I think.
Have you noticed that, I mean,
40?
I don't think even in just this, yeah, I think it's 40, since it's a 7-minute timer. Not even just in this matchup. I feel like Whiskers doesn't actually parry all that much compared to some other Yoshis I've played who are, you know, maybe worse than him, but he doesn't really do it that much.
It's definitely interesting, like what players choose to practice.
Yeah.
I feel like Whiskers is practice. Oh,
that's so juicy.
Fantastic. Yeah, that's going to be like a guaranteed, you know, little follow-up that you're going to want to go for. So I feel like Whiskers, like you can see in his play that what he mostly seems to practice is punish game.
How does that always work?
And movement,
yeah,
which are going to help him kind of in more situations than parrying, which is why I think it makes sense. But ultimately, like, yeah, you're going to want to get good at parrying.
You're going to want to parry, yeah.
Yeah. That's probably like
there's
the
nothing
next
like
most
more
important thing.
Jarring in Melee than you trying to hit someone and then all of a sudden they just didn't get hurt and you're dead. Oof, that hurts for Leighton. Yeah, he seems to be having a lot of trouble getting in on Whiskers here, and Whiskers has come in with some pretty big punishes out of back air.
Yeah,
he needs some rests real quick before it's too late.
It
might already be.
It's interesting because like it seems that when Yoshi's down versus Puff, the matchup looks as bad as like Pikachu Yoshi. But when
I think being down in this matchup is whoever's down, it's terrible for them. I think.
Yeah, which I think means that Yoshi does decently because even when Puff is down versus Pikachu, it still looks like a horrible matchup for Pikachu. But or even, you know.
Yeah, it just seems like, you know, really tough for Puff to.
I want the Peach players in. I want the Peach players in the chat. Like do you think Yoshi does better or worse than Puff against Puff than Peach does? I think that is a debatable thing for me.
That should be it. All right, 67% is not that bad. He's just got to be careful. Oh my God, it's worse. As long as he doesn't get like up smashed, he should be okay for a bit longer though.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
these down-Bs are so scary from Whiskers.
I just think no one really
I never expect them to work, but he's able to like pull back more than I expect him to. And more than... Oh!
Nice.
That full hop back air to up air is so good.
Yeah.
I mean, it works on... It happens to me a lot too, and I guess the up air will actually kill Puff, so that's big. I don't know how I feel about going back. Hopefully Leighton has kind of thought about what went wrong. And we'll avoid those back airs a little better.
Oh, Whiskers won game 3.
I don't know what Leighton was expecting those short hop up airs to hit. I don't know.
Nice. Nice. Okay. Thank you, Dirk.
Ooh, good stuff on the forward air. You can't be hitting Yoshi there, man.
Yeah,
it's so tempting. But
I don't know if Puff should just wait for Yoshi to come down and do like short hop up airs, or, you know, just back air, but do just completely spaced back airs. It feels like you could maybe get one hit, you know?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta treat it like regular crouch canceling, right? Like there are some ways, whether you hate to admit it, there are some times where you should not hit your opponent. It's just not actually safe, even if you think it should be.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's a little more niche since it's just Yoshi, so a lot of people don't want to learn that. But if you want to do well against him, it's really important to know when it's safe to not get countered.
That's kind of the most...
double roll, dude. Leighton's onto it. Good for him.
Yeah, I mean, I think catching Yoshi when he's in shield is a major part of the matchup for all characters, just because, like, it's a situation where Yoshi, he has highly limited number of options.
He's going to go left or right.
Yeah.
Okay. Oof, scary trade by Whiskers, actually.
Wow, that pullback. Big damage.
Interesting choice. I feel like Puff is like the one character that neutrally is just not going to do anything.
Great down hold.
Oof, wow, the Nair hit him and beat the egg.
Can he get a shark up air here?
Oh my god,
so
dude, he's reading the crap out of his drift.
Oh, he tried to read the jump.
Good down smash. Hit both sides. Wow, crouch cancel F smash. Really good pick. See.
Yeah, and the thing about
Leighton's
that Nair,
just hitting him too unsafely.
Yeah, and that Nair is not just, you know, a Nair that Leighton did, you know, because he got stressed or nervous or something. That's a very Leighton Nair.
Yeah,
he does that Nair a lot.
Definitely a big problem of his.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't down beat. He just went for ledge. It feels so bad when you decide to go after the person, like, planking, and they get up, like, right as you decide to go. It just feels like, oh my god, what have I done?
Dude, that's the Kirby Kaze. Kirby Kaze, like...
Yeah, he just knows.
Yeah. He is so good at just reacting to you running, or was, you know, when he played. Okay. Nice.
All right, good forward air under the egg. I mean, I feel like Whiskers throwing these eggs at times can be quite dangerous for him. But Leighton's not really getting too much out of it.
I love that after Whiskers hits one egg from the ledge, he gets off the ledge. He's not playing the ledge just to play it. He's, you know.
It's like, all right, I got what I wanted.
Yeah, I got my 1.
10% is big.
Yeah.
Honestly, especially against Puff. Good up air by Leighton. I think that's a worthwhile trade. A little bit of percent for a kill, because who knows what could happen.
Yeah, I mean, any trade that results in them dying and you not dying is probably a good trade, right?
Pretty good. But how does he get in without getting hit? Luckily for him, back air will not combo to up air anymore. Just gotta watch out for these quick nairs and smashes.
Yeah, and I mean, just Yoshi's
There you go.
Yoshi's a character that thrives off of hitting you for hitting him, and that makes you know, getting big damage when you're at high percent and they're at low percent extremely hard. Yeah, I think it's one of the underrated issues with Fox, where, like, Fox at high percent, like, has to kind of just play the same way when he's at low percent.
Right. Oh, scary Nair on shield, but he gets by unscathed. Oh, crouch cancel it, but just decided to roll away. I guess he thought it was too high percent to actually do anything.
Yeah.
Oh, Leighton's got to be careful. These full hop back airs, they're coming out.
Great roll read, but...
Oh, good tech by Whiskers. Tech in place or miss tech would have been the easiest for Leighton to cover hard. So
we see Leighton hit Whiskers out of the startup of a forward smash, too.
Dude, it's got to be so scary for Leighton. Yoshi just run around throwing out smash attacks that'll kill you.
Yeah.
And you can't really do that much to punish it hard, even if he misses.
I want to see if maybe Leighton can get some, like, up tilts, though.
Yeah, I mean, the first game he won with just an up tilt rest out of nowhere. 99%. He's got to be so patient, and he's got to not get hit by eggs that are clearly coming at him from across the screen.
Whiskers is not engaging.
Yeah, honestly. He's playing. Yeah, I think he's just waiting for Leighton to, like, hit him wrong, which, you know, pretty good strat when you're at this lower percent against 120% Puff.
Yeah, one of the few, like, the main thing Whiskers has to be afraid of right now is rest. If you only engage with Leighton in situations that you know you can't get rested from, just...
It's a winning...
Yeah, it's a winning game.
Good. Tech to the right. Definitely mixed up Leighton. Oof, I wondered if he was going to try to go under that egg and hit him. Oh my god. Is that it?
One smash attack too many. One smash attack too many.
He's alive. Fully pound it.
Oh, wow. That was such a crazy
This is a lot closer now. Okay, well, random... Oh, no, he's alive.
I don't think he got the strong hit.
No?
I think he got, like, a middle hitbox.
Yeah. I don't think Whiskers can. Okay, yeah.
That's a strong hit.
That double jump nair is so tricky. He's going one way, and all of a sudden he just changes it up.
Yeah.
Very
All
hard.
right, congratulations to
All right.
New York City Yoshi main.